Dating in 2024 is so toxic. Relationship nowadays is a struggle. Hi guys, this is your favorite host Charity, and you're live in our podcast today, Chat with Chacha. See you guys. Hello guys, it's your favorite show, Chat with Chacha, and today we are going to be talking about a lot of things about our relationship and how we'll be struggling in our relationships. And today we have a very beautiful soul, Ella. Hi Ella, welcome to the studio.
Hello, Charity.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're looking so beautiful today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And what's the secret?
Now God,
Alright,
Thank you for having me.
welcome.
Thank you.
So today
thank
we're
you.
going to be talking about a lot of talks about relationships and the struggles. You know, this our generation now. Before you even get a good relationship, it's kind of difficult. You understand? So tell us, what do you really understand by being in a relationship?
Okay. Being in a relationship entails a lot of things.
Okay.
Now, first things first, I also see my friendships as a relationship. Friendship with my friends, my family. A relationship is something that when you are ready to do, something comes first for me, which is loyalty. You have to put loyalty on the top of the list. You have to put that person in your mind, and what you don't like for yourself, you won't like to do it for the other person. So it goes all the way around. Whether it's in relationships, dating somebody, or your friendships. Because in friendships these days, we also will go 50-50, which is not supposed to be so. Exactly. So if I'm your friend and I give you my 100% energy, I expect that you reciprocate. Also in relationships, it's also the same thing. I expect that whatever I'm giving to you, I'm getting back from you. I'm feeding off your energy. So whatever we're doing, and we have to agree that there's some sort of commitment. Yes, we have to be committed to each other. That's what a relationship entails.
So, alright. So, do you think can you give a difference between loyalty and trust? Because I feel somebody being loyal to you, it means, does it still relate with being trusting the person?
Yes, sure. When you talk about loyalty, there's something they used to say about loyalty. They say, never trust a poor man's loyalty because he's poor. And if you are giving him good things, he's always loyal to you because, of course, you are dashing him this, you are dashing him that. Now, when you cannot be able to give him all those things, he might break the trust. It's the same. People say it all the time. So basically,
like the way they always say, you begin 99 things. The day you do not do that one thing for that person,
exactly. That's where the person turns around on you. Now, trust. I trust you. You walk out, and this is a story building.
Okay.
And you are downstairs, I'm upstairs, and I fall. Okay. I'm what? Trusting you to catch me.
Okay.
That's how much I trust you.
Okay.
Do you understand? So, trust and loyalty, they go both ways. You understand me? You cannot be loyal to somebody and not trust the person. And trust, when broken, is very hard to build. You understand? Because it takes you a lot to trust somebody, to tell somebody things. For you to tell somebody something, that means the person is already loyal to you. You feel like, oh, there's nothing that can make this person go behind my back and do all that. So once the person becomes disloyal, trust is broken.
Have you ever experienced all this, having a friend and this friend betrayed you at your back? Is there any
Definitely,
you've experienced such things?
Yes. Yes.
So how did you get to manage that? Because you still say friendship, you define your friendship in a relationship too. You get, so if your friend gets to betray you, how do you get to manage that situation?
Well, it depends on what it was that this person did. Do you understand me?
Okay.
It depends on the gravity of what you did.
So
That's where we'll start mending.
they are different.
Yes, there are different stages. There are different things that you can do to me, and I feel like, oh no, this relationship is over, this friendship is over. There's nothing that we can do about it, and we go our separate ways. And there are some things that we can sit down, maybe over some period of time, we sort it.
But you can't still trust that person the way you did again now.
Of course, there's something that we say. We say, I want to see you eat, but not just at my table.
Okay.
Yes, because we're eating at the same table before. It's not like I want to see you suffer, but I want to see you win from a distance.
Distance, not
because I'm not sure that you being close to me is healthy for me. Yes, it's no longer safe for me. If you could do that to me, you can probably do it again. It's just like when a man starts hitting a woman, or a woman starts hitting a man, because domestic violence is what both ways. Yeah. When he starts and he tells you, oh sorry, I'll never do it again, trust me, he's going to do it again. He already started it. She already started it. So it's going to keep going on.
Do you think you've actually experienced growth in relationship?
Yes, definitely. What helps growth for me is communication.
Okay.
I believe I'm a very good communicator. If I don't like something, I will tell you. My mouth, I know they hide that.
They talk about it.
I will tell you if you do something to me and I don't like it. I will tell you, because if I don't tell you, I will not be happy with you. If I'm talking to you, you will notice that my mood has changed. But the moment I say it to you, it's fine. So over time, these days we always want to believe that people have to read our minds to know what is inside. You will not say the right things, we will not communicate, we'll be like, oh, you're supposed to know that's what you're supposed to do. What if he doesn't know?
No.
Do you understand me? So you have to be the one to say, oh, I think this is the way that I want this to be done. You discuss about it and communicate better, and not allow you to talk about things twice, you are repeating it. Why not? You're going to experience growth.
In your present relationship now, you say yes, that communication has really helped you in a relationship growing and all of that. Okay, that's beautiful. So what are the qualities you actually want in a man? I want to call it my spec, because normally I have a spec, but I want you to tell me qualities, because now when we're talking about quality, you're talking about a man that you really want to spend the rest of your life with. Tell us your quality, what you really want to spend the rest of your life with.
Okay, first things first, I'm going to go with communication again.
Okay.
He has to be a very, very, very good communicator, because I always have a lot of things to say. I always have a lot of things to say. So he must be willing to listen to me. Tolerance is another thing, because if you don't have tolerance, you might become very aggressive. Because women in general, we are very troublesome. There's a quote that I saw yesterday, I think on one of the social media apps. They said, women don't wake up and they decide to be stubborn and difficult. So basically, that's how we are. You understand? So you have to. The man has to be somebody that has a level of tolerance and can say, oh, I understand this woman. I don't need to blow things out of proportion all the time. You understand? There are times there will be fights, of course. There's no relationship, friendship that doesn't come with fights. But there is fight that we go with tolerance, we go with communication. Then we go with something I call money management.
Money management.
Yes.
Okay.
Some men don't know where to put their money. They don't know how to spend their money. There's time for everything. Even the Bible says there is time for everything. So we have to be able to say, okay, this is time. But some men, they don't know that. They just want, I have 100,000 naira now. What am I going to do? Oh, let's go out. Let's go spend the money.
Spend the money.
There's no, oh, we're going to have kids later, or we have this bill to pay, we have this bill to pay. Let's put aside this kind of money. When there are rainy days will come, when you go beat me and I'm with that friend. Rain go beat us tire. So you understand, it has to be somebody that has money management, that has some financial knowledge. You understand? They has to be able to say, oh, we have to stay for this, we have to stay for that. Yes, me too, I like Jayo. I'm not going to say I like enjoyment. I like, pick up your bag, let's go out. I like it. But there's a way that you will know the extent of your man's pocket, and you know that, oh boy, you have to step down. You're overdoing it. You don't reach your budget. You understand? If he's able to know when he's getting to that point, that is a very green flag for me. Be ahead. Be the head. Okay. In every way, spiritually, lead your family to the altar.
Yes.
Be the head in everything. Be somebody that your wife can come to and say, oh, I think I need to do this thing, but I want to hear from you first. I need to know what you think about it. All around that. That's just the but like I said before, communication first. Because if we cannot communicate, we're living like strangers, we're not friends. And for me, I would love to be with my friend first before any other thing.
Okay, so you are the type that believes in friendship before dating, before marriage?
Yes, definitely. You have to be with your friend, because now this is one thing that friendship does to you. When you are friends with somebody, you are able to express yourself. So, there's the aura you have when you meet somebody for the first time. You are very reserved. You're trying to compose yourself.
Yeah.
And now, what happens when you marry that person that you are composing yourself? You keep behaving like that. There are some things that you cannot do, say, nothing at all. So you just have to keep, trying to keep up to what he knows you to be. But by the time you are friends, why not? You can be able to express yourself. You will be free. You'll be happier. That's just the truth. You'll not be uptight all the time. Because I used to know somebody, and then, before the husband wakes up by maybe 6 or so, she'll wake up before him, she'll rush into the bathroom, she'll do some touch of makeup,
Stress.
Yes. she'll have to, make her face look nice, repack her hair, so that by the time he wakes up in the morning, she looks perfect. You understand? So
that's stress.
It's stressful.
That is stressful.
It's very stressful, but then they say something. They say beauty fades, but character is forever. So basically, if the person falls in love with the beauty and not the character of the person, definitely you're going to get tired when you start getting.
Do you believe in relationship is all about transactions? It's transactional. So what's your own opinion about it?
Well, love these days, sadly, 90% of people that are in a relationship is transactional. That's why when a man, they say, they talk, they say, man, when they use money, chase woman, no they pay finish. No they ever pay finish. So basically, that's what it is these days. When you use money to chase somebody, and you get the person, and by the time, because life changes, life comes at you fast. By the time you no longer have that money, she starts getting frustrated. She's insulting you. Oh, I need it. You say like, oh wait, let me see what I can do.
I can't get to that test again.
Yes,
looking for.
Let me see what I can do. That's when you find out that oh my God, thank you, I love you. You know that it wasn't exactly. Don't end. It wasn't true at all, because what you used money to get her. So basically 90% of the relationship now, I said it.
With your full chest.
Yes, with my full chest. With my full chest.
90%, that's a lot of number.
Yes, definitely 90%. Because even when you open your social media apps, you keep seeing people say, oh, thank you to my baby, thank you to my man, posting things that the man. Yes, posting things that the man got for her. You ask somebody, what's your love language? I think there are 5 love languages, 5 major love languages. You have, I think, quality time is there. Acts of service is there. I think gifting should be there too. Physical touch, and then what about affirmation? They'll say, What's our information? No, they buy wig go. So
Exactly. This our
anything
generation now. There's no words of
anything that you
affirmation.
have to say, just keep your mouth shut. Say it with money. Then you can maybe write the words of affirmation and follow the money.
The words follow the body.
Now, maybe just write it. Let's understand that. Oh, you send money, but you don't. Oh, I think that's good. But by the time I say, oh, I woke up this morning and I'm thinking about. By the time you look at the boy, you're like, what is this nonsense? So basically, that's how it is. Sadly, transactional these days. That's why they say men have no love. Men don't get love because every time it's always, oh, what can you give me? What can I give you?
Okay, moving on. I know you've experienced a lot of in the relationship that broke you a lot. Maybe heartbreak or some kind of red flags you've been seeing and you've been ignoring, and then it bumped to your face. Boom.
I won't say I had red flags that was ignoring.
Okay.
Because I cannot ignore red flags. I'll pick my tiny shoes because I wear size 38 and I will run. And I will run.
Okay.
I can't say that I have, been blinded by red flags before, but I'm going to give you a scenario. The one time that I would say, okay, maybe I tried to overlook red flags, yeah? Now, I don't have anything against people that have had children before and maybe had a marriage and they want to go into another marriage. Now, what I understand is that children don't remain children forever. Children grow, and you cannot force a child to like you. You understand me? Because I did have a relationship with somebody that had a child, from a previous relationship and marriage. So now wanting to go into a new one, a man that has some sort of vision, the way that he has planned you out to be. When they say somebody makes somebody a prototype wife, like you already have this kind of thing in mind that, oh, this is how I want my wife to behave. This is what I want my wife to be. You are not allowing her, have creative direction. That's what we call it, creative direction. You're not allowing her to, arrange her own life by herself.
Destroy her life.
Yes, you have things that you want her to do as your own wife. You understand me? So basically, that might be the only thing that I'll call a red flag. But the thing that kicked me off and blew me, out of proportion in basically all my relationships is when the communication starts getting less. We have 24 hours in a day. This age, this era that we're in now, we're always with our phones. That's what we have to understand. We always have our phones with us. So it's 24 hours in a day. You cannot tell me that, you cannot take 2 minutes out of your too busy time to say, oh, sorry, I've been busy and I'm going to let you know when I'm less busy. Simple and short. But no, you will decide to be the agaracha that you are and come back after 48 hours. Hello, what are you doing? What am I doing?
From the blues.
What am I doing? Definitely that's what broke me in any relationship that I'm. By the time the person starts moving on, telling you, oh, I got busy, I got that. By the time the person starts getting busy like that, I start detaching because I know that, oh, definitely this thing is going to hit rocks. And I talk about it, I'll talk about it, I'll tell you, oh, I don't think this thing they are doing, what's going on? You used to have time before. Don't take on making of the get.
I feel that most of this, when the communication starts cutting, I think they have somebody else. In fact, there should be somebody else that give you that time too.
Well,
you believe that?
Yes, I do. Because
I do.
Why do you have to beg for attention? It's not
written anywhere. You came for me, so I
was on my own. I was minding my business.
Yes.
You understand?
I was living my life.
So what are you
came
saying?
into my life, so you don't have to.
It's only very little. Let's say I like giving percentage. Let's say maybe 20%. Like you say, oh, this person, it's not like he was in a new relationship or he was seeing somebody new, talking to somebody new. Maybe he had other things like family issues and all that. But I believe that if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're having all this life problem, why can't you, as a person, let me know? You understand me?
Yeah.
It's simple and short. Let me know. And when people believe that, they have this mindset that, ladies cannot really do anything about family issues, life problems, and all that. They be like, what am I going to tell her for? What is she going to give to me? But it's not always the case. Unless you are dating somebody that you are feeding 247. You understand? I believe that ladies are helpers. You understand? If you really like somebody, you will go out of your way to do something for that person if the person is in distress. That's why there's love in this country. There's love generally. That's why you see they'll kidnap somebody and say pay ransom of 24 million, pay ransom of this.
And you see people
turning up,
raising money.
Yeah. That's what shows that they can all go out of our way for the people that we love. So don't just conclude. That's just what we do these days.
The fact is, there are some men, coming back to relationship, there are some men that when you go out of your way to start doing things for them, they take the advantage of that and they will start leaving most of the responsibility, especially when you guys now get married. These men get to leave responsibilities for you. You'll be the one fending for food, fending for the utility bills in the house and everything. So,
okay, now we're going to say in the two scenarios that you give, did they talk about it? Did the wife ever say, oh, I don't think I can continue doing this anymore? You are supposed to provide for the family. Did they talk about it in a calm manner, not, oh, too big man, yeah man, you never bring money today, hold up for shit? Have they ever talked about it and had the conversation, and now the man in question is proving difficult? Do you understand? That's one. Some people when they lose their jobs, losing your job does a lot to you as a person. I don't want to believe that there's any man. There are men like that like people to take care of them. You understand? But I don't want to believe that there's any responsible man that will sit all the time and watch people keep taking care of them. Yes, thank you. Or them every time. They always want to do something, even if it's not the job they had before. Let them just be doing something. To rake the money in, even if it's not enough. And I'm sure that any sensible woman that sees the man doing all that, she'll know that he's trying. And if she has to help him out, she'll help him out. That's what family is for. That's why they say for better, for worse. But for worse, there's some kind of worse, that you have to just say, oh no, I'm not doing this. Because I'm going to also say one thing. Okay, moving on, I think I'm going to say it later. But it was a very sad story, because you're saying, oh, for better, for worse, when he changes. And like I said, losing your job does many things. Some people go into alcoholism, smoking, womanizing, even without even without having the money. Of course, sadly, in the street business, the people that even collect 500 naira yes, for sex. They collect 500 naira and you have sex with them. So basically, you cannot tell them that no matter how broke you are, that you are drinking, you cannot afford 500. Even if you tell your wife, give you 500 naira. And you understand me? So they go out and they get all messy with these ladies. And what? Next thing, they come back and give you sweet woman that's taking care of the family. Plenty things. People say, I'll give you love and affection. But in this case, I'll give you love and affection. So basically, it gets really hard. I think if there's communication, if they have not communicated about it, or if they have, and the man is still being very adamant about it, I don't know what to say.
Moving on, tell us about your worst regrets in life.
I would say procrastination. You know how you have something in mind and you want to do it. You say, oh no, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it next tomorrow, I'm going to do it next year, At the end of when you want to now start. Hey, hope you know I'm saying, how we started this thing. You understand? And you have to go through a lot to start it. So basically, that was my worst regret. My worst regret is not starting my business earlier. But right now, I don't think it's a regret anymore because God is helping us. You understand? So it's my worst regret ever. And also, if I'm going to narrow it down to our topic, which is relationships, we will say being too trusting of somebody. You understand? Like saying, oh, don't think this person can ever do this kind of thing to you. And boom, the person explains it. Oh, I should have never trusted this much. Yes, this much. Because you have to trust with your brain. By the time your brain is not working anymore, once it's on shutdown mode, they really start misbehaving. It's sad, but what do we do? Like I said, you just look a way to pick of yourself. The world is cruel.
That's a long one.
Yes.
Not trusting somebody and then the person gets to come back and do something else. Just disorganizing the trust and everything. It's determination though. It's for you to do something without procrastinating it, you should be determined that okay, this is what you want to go for. Even at that, you still procrastinate. Anyways, moving on. So I know you to be as the first daughter of the house. So
Yes.
how have you been coping with family, relationship and business? How have it been for you this while?
It's been a struggle.
Mm.
It's been a very, 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 very big struggle because, beginning of this year, I I always have goals for myself. I set a goal, I write it on my notepad. If I get my phone, I can show you a few things. Um, I write it on my phone. I say, oh, this year we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. At least, even if we don't do everything, we'll try to tick off a lot of boxes. You understand me? Now, for last year, I think one of the things I had in my box was, oh, I'm going to go for NYC. Because I'm I think part of 2020, that's when I finished school. But I've been so, oh, no, I'm not going to go for this thing, I'm not going to yeah. My stubbornness. I'm very stubborn. But yes, I put it on my to-do list last year and I was like, oh, no, I have to get this.
It's done.
Yes, and by God's grace, I rounded up
Done
this
and
year.
dusted,
Done
yeah.
and dusted.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. So,
Yeah.
setting goals for yourself, and I set a goal this year, and unfortunately, life did happen to me this year. I lost my father. I was very sad. It wasn't something that we were expecting to happen. It just happened. But what can we see? We just have to continue, right? So I think I had to find a balance for my new life and my new position, my new occupation as a daddy.
As a
Because
daddy,
yes, I have siblings
yeah.
in school. So I had to like, oh, you know what? I think it's 100% game time. I took over the businesses that I could take over. I put more energy in my business. Because I can't even remember the last time I went out. I will say, oh, I went, if it's not work, then I went out and I'm sitting out. Priorities have just changed. Life just comes at you fast and you have to adjust. Because by the time, this one is not when you sick or your brother is calling you, starts calling you like, oh, hello, how far now? So when you sick or you have to be boom, boom, boom. What's happening again? No, there's definitely a thing.
In school.
Now, let me tell you, there's something that my siblings do. When they call you, it's not every day you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
So when they call you, you're like, how are you? When they don't say that I'm not in a good mood, they say, just come make I greet you. When they finish, they greet you. Just open your WhatsApp. That's when they don't tell you.
You go see how
That's it. When they don't tell you about you, go just say, I beg.
you have no
Because
choice.
no how, you cannot escape the billing. So you have to find a way to strike a balance. So, and I think that's what I've been able to do, strike a balance between, although my social battery is dead, it's zero, my social battery. I don't know where it's going to, but we're going to try to strike a balance on that, definitely. So, just setting my goals right, setting my to-do list right, because of course the money has to keep coming in. It's God has been good. That's all I have to say.
And you've been trying to balance it up with a relationship.
Definitely,
Because-
and I have a very understanding partner. You know,
Okay.
when head don't full like this, you call the person, and the person is always there to provide solution.
Yeah.
So I think it's been a great run. God has been faithful. It's been a good year, despite all that happened. Yes.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. I'm really excited to have you here today. Yeah. So you
Okay.
actually talked about business.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So what kind of business do you run? Yeah, from Anambra State,
Yes,
definitely. We are industrious, and
Yeah.
you know.
So I am into baking. I bake. I'm a food vendor, so do that for events. So if you want to eat good, come to the brand.
You know-
EP World of Goodies. Goodies for a reason.
Yes,
we give
so-
what? We give food gathering. That's what we call it.
Gathering.
Yeah, food gathering. Make it you're like, that's so good. So basically, yeah, that's what we do. And for I do rentals too. I do rentals of costumes, and I also do rentals of canopies. No, we are just events. That's all.
Yeah.
That's where the money is coming from. You understand? So please all patronize
She's
us.
patronize my girl.
Yes,
She's
yes.
good. I think I've tasted a lot of your food. Your jollof rice was something. It was yummy. It was fugazi. Fugazi. Oh my, thank you so much. I really had a very lovely time with you.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming, Ella.
Thank you
And
so much.
we will wait for. So this is our season 1, episode 2 with Ella. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
See you guys. Bye.